Wearing clerical garments is a form of pomp and self exaltation. Doing this serves no good purpose whatsoever. Israel's Levitical priesthood was the only exception. This is not coming against God ordained modesty, like a woman wearing a head covering, and it's not coming against being conservative in dress. This is also not coming against all clothing with Bible verses or biblically valid statements on it. For one to try to communicate that they are a distinguished religious person by wearing clerical garments is another matter. Taking the title reverend is also in the same realm as wearing clerical garments. Those with real authority from God don't need to be called reverend, and they don't need to impress people or communicate that people ought to respect them because of their supposed position and or calling. If someone needs to wear a religious costume to let everyone know about their spirituality or to cause people to respect their supposed position, then it's reasonable to conclude that they don't have the authenticity of such things. The external show of clerical garments is not only pointless, it is even counterproductive and contrary to the authentic. The authentic seeks not to show off nor intimidate, nor impress anyone through appearance. Clerical garments imply a demand or strong encouragement for attention and respect. That is a form of religious posturing. It is no different than praying in the street corners for attention, sounding a trumpet before you when you give, or looking worse than you have to when you fast so people will notice. Since clerical garments are never necessary for righteousness' sake, and seeing that they do have the effect of showing off one's supposed spiritual prowess, then they are instruments of unrighteousness which must be regarded as evil to be worn. There is no biblical basis for the wearing of clerical garments now. The only exception ever was the Levitical priest garments under the Old Covenant, which is now old due to the arrival of the New. The Levitical priest garments even had a very specific God ordained lesson in their design. And no one is a Levitical priest now, anyways. Wearing clerical garments is wrong for anyone to do now in any circumstance, without exception. This in itself, even if only done occasionally, is a red flag that the one doing it is not walking straight on the narrow way to life in Christ, and should not be followed nor regarded as being a minister of the true God. Any religious order or denomination which requires, encourages, or even permits the wearing of clerical garments should also be fled from. It is proven false by this alone.